Just like this guy can win this fight. Oh, now that guy's grabbed him, man. He's got him. He's got him. He's got him. He's got him. He's just gonna fling him now. He's gonna fling him now. He's gonna fling him soon. He's gonna, yeah, I think so, man. He's got him hooked, man. How? He's gonna fling him. Oh! No! Oh! 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 What the hell? Oh! That was a what the hell? No! I thought he got him hooked. Oh man! I'm glad I didn't put any money down. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new 2025 episode of Popcorn and Palava. And with me, I have my co-hosts, Maiwa and Fawaz. How you guys doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes,
Woo!
we made it. Yeah, we made it to 2025. I know, right?
Happy New Year happening in February.
Yeah.
February, hey.
There got to be a rule.
Hey.
Like after a certain date, you can't even say Happy New Year anymore.
Hey.
But I'll put a B-roll at the beginning of the episode that includes like some footage from Japan.
We took some time off,
Yeah.
holiday, spend time with family, all that good stuff. So
Absolutely. But it's good to be back. And this first episode of Popcorn and Palava for 2025, the main topic we're going to be discussing is our most anticipated TV shows and movies for 2025. And to make it more interesting, we're going to be playing a little game. Smash or pass. Basically, the idea is if the movie sounds or TV show
or pass
sounds good to you, then you smash. Mm-hmm. If it sounds quite horrible and you'd rather not watch it, we're going to do a pass. So basically, the idea is I will present my show, and everybody else is going to judge whether it's a smash or a pass. And if everybody agrees it's a good one, then it's an automatic smash. All right, cool. So I can start, and you guys can jump in.
And let me say one thing real quick. I mean, it seems like some people are watching our podcast. Like, I have friends that will reach out to me and be like, oh, so if people like or there are shows or movies that we haven't mentioned, honorable mentions, please put it in the comments. We'll go back, we'll address it, whatever. But because there's a ton of shows and movies that are coming out, we're probably not catching everything. So if you guys see something that you like, just go on the comments and put something on there.
And you also can comment on this smashing danshiki that I'm wearing today to represent.
Why do you do that? Like it's just.
That's not some Dylan shit.
What is wrong with this dude?
Every episode has been a new outfit, by the way.
I'm trying my best to represent. I'm trying my best to represent.
I mean, it's nice.
It's nice, man. No hate.
All right, cool. So let's start with TV shows. And like I said, I'm going to start with the first one.
Okay, you start.
My first TV show, number one on my list.
Don't say it.
Is The Last of Us.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Smash for me.
Yeah, Smash. I haven't seen the first season, but I played the game, so.
How have you not seen the first season for us? What's wrong with you?
I mean, I played the game, so I was just like, I know the first season. I know the first season is amazing. Everyone that's watched it has told me it's amazing.
Yeah, no,
it's just something that it's
next
like
level.
it's just one of those things where it's like I felt like I've experienced the story, so I never just went back to start it. But maybe when the second season comes out, maybe I'll do like a binge of 1 and 2 or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's a good show.
I will say this too. There are a couple of diversions they've taken from the game, and there are a couple of interesting perspectives you gain that didn't exist in the game too. So in the universe of The Last of Us, the show stands on its own, and the game stands on its own. And I finished the game multiple times, but I will tell you this: I can enjoy the game and enjoy the TV show. The two separate stories.
Gotcha.
They're the same skeleton, but they have some diversions, and you would enjoy the shit, the best out of it.
You can say shit. The interesting part of what I'm just realizing is Fawaz hasn't seen the series, but he's played the game. I've watched the series. I haven't played the game. You're the only person who has that interesting perspective of having played both the game and the series.
Yeah,
that's
pretty cool.
But you know, it's interesting. When I played the game shot up to be one of my best games ever made because the story was just
amazing.
And
scary?
when I watched the TV show,
it's not really scary.
I would say there's some scary parts.
Scary parts. Yeah. There's some scary parts.
So it's not Resident Evil type.
No, it's not Resident Evil.
Okay.
I think the characters are.
It's a thriller. It's like a thriller.
The characters are what makes the show very interesting because you actually care for the characters in the game.
Yeah, they're so well
written. The
written.
thing about it is my wife Laura she's seen me play the game, but she watched the TV show and she fell in love with the TV show. Because it was really good. There were some episodes that really reached out and touched her.
Yeah.
So The Last of Us is my number one.
So Smash.
Smash, yeah,
from me.
Smash.
Yeah, Smash from me.
Alright, so Maya, your turn.
Oh, we're doing one by one. Just go through your list.
Oh, I should go
go
through
your
my second
list.
one.
Go through your
I think
list.
this is the one that Maya is dreading.
Number two. Just say it.
Andor.
End the episode. I'm finished. End it now.
Oh, God. I knew it was coming, to be honest.
I hate that show, man. I couldn't do it.
Still one of my favorite Star Wars shows.
It's on my pass list. It's on my list.
I'm looking forward to the next season. I'm hearing a lot about it being one of the most expensive Disney shows ever made. I think that it's gonna be off the chain.
I still don't get that.
To me, that's a red herring when they say, "Oh, it's gonna be so expensive." That's what especially when it comes to Disney. I'm just like, that's like it's kind of a little bit of a red flag. I've never seen Andor, to be fair, so I'm gonna pass on it too. But if it does have really good second season ratings, I might just binge that one too.
Yeah, I tried. That's the funny part. Fawaz, I don't know if you tried. I actually tried.
No, I actually haven't tried
because he wouldn't shut up about it. This guy, Debilade wouldn't shut up.
I still love it.
So and it's on our movie group. It's such a
contentious
what's the word? It's a very contentious. It's like there's some people that are like amazing, great show, and then some people are like, no,
that shit sucks. Yeah,
I will not do it. So no, I mean, again, I'll go back to Fawaz. Like, if season 2 is really good, I got through like maybe 3 episodes, maybe 4.
3 episodes is too small to judge the whole show.
It was so slow, man. I was falling asleep. After a while, I'm like, I don't even remember why we
just 3 episodes. What is going on? Just 3 hours.
Nah, man.
Just 3 hours.
I will say
go away from here, man.
The biggest thing for me was just like I'm kind of over Star Wars shit.
Out.
Like their universe to me in the recent iterations has been kind of boring to me. So maybe I know Andor is talking about it's in the past, right? Before Rogue One, right after Rogue One.
Yeah.
So I know it goes back a little bit, but I just felt like the current iteration of Star Wars universe they have to me has been kind of unappealing. So that's why I never really went back into any of the.
Did anyone see Skeleton Crew? Because I think that's the latest Star Wars.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Is that the
with Jude Law and the kids?
Yeah, I saw that trailer.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know where they're going. That's the thing. I feel like they're just kind of.
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place.
All over the place.
Writing a story about a ragtag group of whatever. Like it's a new ragtag group of whatever. Okay, I'm not going to go to Star Wars.
There was the one with the guy from Squid Games.
Yeah.
They canceled. Apparently, they canceled that one.
That was not good.
Yeah.
You know, so like
I heard a lot of bad stuff.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired of Star Wars.
I think in the world of Andor, I think there's some consistency, and I think that this second season of Andor is gonna ring even truer given the economic and political climate we're in. So it's a good political show about the rise of fascism in the Star Wars world.
Okay, that's fair. I know, but I can see how that's in your bag. Like that's kind of Dylan in your bag. He likes political intrigue. He likes like power plays and all this stuff.
But there's some that are fun, right? There's some that are fun, like Game of Thrones, you know?
I get what you mean.
But like they're the boring ones too. Yeah.
Let me get through my third one.
Yeah.
We still have two more.
Let's just establish
top three. We'll do top three first. If we have more time, then we can do the next one. So Andor in the past. And my number 3 is Daredevil Born Again.
Oh, that's
Smash on
that one.
Smash.
Yeah, all right, cool.
I always have my qualms. I always have my red flags. I always have my things I'm really watching out for. I saw the trailer. It seems like they're really leaning into the brutality of the show.
It's always been
brutal.
Yeah.
I don't think just based on the trailer, I was just like, oh, they're showing a lot of like bone breaking. We'll see how the show lands. I felt like the story was more important than the brutality of the show.
True.
And I want to see what story they're creating because now it's been like a few years, maybe like a decade since the last one. I don't know how long it's been. It's been quite a while.
But Daredevil has been showing up in the Marvel film, so there's been some continuity on his end.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this before you go on.
Mm-hmm.
Before you go on, the story was initially changed to reflect it being more of a law show.
Mm-hmm.
And then the CEO comes back. They changed the CEO. What's the new Disney CEO's name? He comes in, and they say, "All right, Fergie, make this show, return it back to the Netflix roots." That's what literally happened. And then they made it they took it back, connected it directly to the Netflix series. So we're basically getting a season 4 of the Netflix show. And I'm excited for that.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I hope they keep the Defenders, the Defenders. Keep them out of that shit, bro. That shit was whack.
But the characters exist in this world, so they will.
Okay, that's
will
cool.
be. Yeah.
They can't exist. That's what I said. They can't exist.
Jessica Jones was cool, man. I like Jessica Jones.
It was okay.
All right. That's my top 3.
Smash. Yeah, Smash.
All right, cool. Okay. 2 out of 3 for me. We can go with the next 2 after we all go through our first 3.
Okay, that's fine.
So who's next?
Let me go next. Okay, my first one would be. You guys shouldn't be surprised because of the genre, right?
This horror,
Stranger Things finale, series finale coming up.
Yeah,
I'm very excited for that. Really great show. I'm curious to see how, because ending a show can go very many different ways, man.
Yeah.
Because like people are watching and wanting to know, okay, how you going to round this up? Some shows did it really well. Some shows, not so much. So
it's tough.
It is tough. I mean, to end a world acclaimed show that launched the careers of several different people. I mean, So I'm looking forward to that. I want to see how they wrap things up. There's been a lot of good buzz. I think they wrapped shooting recently.
Mm-hmm.
So all the stars have been coming out like, hey, you're gonna be really happy with the ending. We'll see.
The rollout.
We'll see. So
that's on my list.
It is on your list. Okay.
Yeah, it's on my list too.
Okay.
So that's a definitely Smash.
Smash. Okay, cool.
I'll say this too. The Stranger Things, the series has been getting better with every single season. I think.
Yeah, it's been
the
good.
last season was their best season, and I'm looking forward to this new one. It's on my list, but it's number 5. So I'll say Smash too.
Smash. Okay, cool.
All right.
The other one, and again, no surprise, just based
Andor.
on my. Welcome to Derry. I am excited for where they're going to go with the Eat franchise. This is going to be Max. It's going to before the kids from It.
Okay.
Skarsgård is coming back and reprising his role as Pennywise, so that's going to be cool. He's everywhere now.
He's everywhere.
Have you guys noticed? He's
he's doing everything.
He's in The Ballerina.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. His guy must be banking. I hope he's banking.
I hope so.
We've seen what's the name of that Ansu guy, the Ansu guy.
He said he wasn't making money. Yeah,
they wasn't making money. There's some working actors. But the problem is this guy is Skarsgård, man.
Yeah, he's part of the family.
Skarsgård, man. They know their
way around.
Their people. Yeah,
exactly. So they'll be banking.
I also like when an actor like you know how what's her name, Tilda Swinton. She always plays these like all her roles are very like transformative. Like she'll turn into a guy, then she'll be some like preacher. Bill Skarsgård is like the male version of that actor.
He is.
Like he just takes roles where he's just doing weird facial expressions, or he's just hunching.
He's also but he's also like I think he might be a little cross-eyed as well, and so a lot of times he uses it to his advantage to freak people out.
Yeah, when he did that stuff on It, when he like did his eyes that way, I was just like.
He's the crazy thing is he's also massive. Dude is like 6'5" or something like that. And so to see someone like that, in a way, doing all these different roles and making them work is actually pretty cool. You know,
I agree.
Just to add some context to that. Maiwa is a massive Stephen King fan.
And
so I think that anything that goes with Stephen King, you should check out his Audible library. Just Stephen King after Stephen King.
And there's a story behind that. It's actually sad. My dad is sad. No, it's sad. My dad is a weirdo. All his books, growing up. I know. It's okay. I can say it. It's my dad.
Good.
He had so many. In his, and this is the days of like paperback and all. All his books, Misery, Stan, Shining, all the classics, The Talisman, and I just grew up. Like, there was nothing else to read, so
that was interesting because my dad had a lot of Sidney Sheldon and Jeffrey Archer, and I read a lot of those when I was growing up too. That's the reason why I like political intrigue.
The influences.
Because those books are just about thrillers and political intrigue. That's interesting.
I didn't touch those books. I was reading my own books.
Come on, man. It's all good. Anyways, and then the last one on my list was A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And that one, and from the adventures of
Duncan Egg.
Duncan Egg. And if I remember correctly, you were the one who made me read that. Because I wasn't aware of, George Martin's other books, right? Game of Thrones. And so I think you added it to your library, and you were like, "I'm reading this right now." I was like, okay, I have nothing better to do. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So if they take that, I was upset because I think it ended. It was a really small. It was a novella, right? It ended,
a novella,
and so I'm curious to see what they will do with. And I don't know is it a limited series? Is it going to have more than one episode? Because I don't trust these people. Sometimes they will just take something and then run with it.
Yeah,
for
run
like
with it,
3
yeah.
seasons, right? I don't
I
know.
think
I
they're
hope
doing
it
it.
is.
I think it's seasonal. I think there's going to be more than one season.
There's going to be
for
more
this.
than one. Okay.
Then
yeah.
they might slow down the pace a lot. Then if that's the case, because it's not that big a book.
It's not that big of it. There's not a lot you can do with that.
I mean, look at what they're doing with look at what they're doing with the new Game of Thrones.
You're right.
Book. Some of the stories in the book were just like one line, and they just stretch it out to episodes.
That's true.
Yeah,
So
it's possible. I mean, I think it will depend on how it lands with the audiences, right?
Yeah.
Like, how would they handle it? Anyways, I'm excited for that. I read the book. I want to see what they do with it. The casting looks good so far. I mean, apparently, Dunk is supposed to be like this massive.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Huge. The tall. I think they called him the tall knight or something like that. Very big. I think they picked the guy they picked was of that stature. So we'll see how that goes. Those are my three at least for the shows.
I mean, it's a smash for me. I saw it. I didn't put it on my list, but I'm also salted that we're never getting Winds of Winter ever. So yeah, we'll just have to deal with
the book.
No, he's not.
He said he's not finished.
He's not confident. He's never going to say he's not going to finish it. He's never going to say he's not going to finish it. But
I mean, how
every
old
year,
is he?
He was the one that said it in December. He said it in December of 2024 that he just admitted that he may never finish it.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, I knew that like 7 years ago.
Wow. What a sellout.
That book is what 15 years in the making. It started before the show even started. So he's been writing that book before the Game of Thrones TV show started. It's not finishing. He's doing other shit now. He's making money. It's cool. We're never going to get the ending. He has a movie coming out from one of his other books. It was some sci-fi with this lady from, I forget her name. She's always doing all these Resident Evil. Mia Jovovich,
and some other guy. Yeah,
I mean,
there's a movie
he was the one that wrote the Elden Ring. He spent his time writing Elden Ring.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
that was him.
Yeah, him and the creator.
Interesting.
It was a partnership.
Here's this quote. Unfortunately, I'm 13 years late. Every time I say that, how could I be 13 years late? I don't know. It happens a day at a time.
But dick.
That's still a priority. A lot of people are already writing obituaries for me. They're saying, he'll never finish. Maybe they're right. I don't know. I'm alive right now. I'm pretty vital.
What an asshole.
Okay, I'll say this. People that go up to George Martin and say, "Are you gonna finish these books before you die?" That's fucked up. That's real fucked up. That's real. And he's like, bro, like, nigga, can I live? Can I live my life? But at the same time, come on, dude. We know.
It's the price you pay for success.
Yeah, you're making money.
It's the price you pay for success.
It is. I'm mad at it. I don't blame him. I'm mad at him. I don't blame him.
Let me give you guys another spin to this, right? You set us up for a series of books.
Mm-hmm.
You got us invested in a series of books, and then you got to almost the end, and then you're like, tired.
I get. Yeah, that's my frustration. That's my frustration. But I don't think...
you're like, we shouldn't be mad. Come on now.
The level of success... I mean, I don't think... The books were, I think, popular early when they first came out, but they were never as successful as they were when the show came out. And I think the level of success he's reached in recent years has created so many opportunities for him that he's like, yo, I can't sit down. Yeah, I can't sit down and work on this book when I have all these chances that I've never had before. I need to take these chances. So I understand the idea of... I can't sit down for 6 months to bang out this book. I have to write a movie and make money here, make money here. I've been struggling for 15, 20 years trying to make these stories, and now they finally hit. So, hey, kudos to you. I would probably do the same thing. Fuck y'all. What do you mean the 7th book? These books are like tomes. They're 1,000 pages long each. I'm going to make some money and enjoy the rest of my life. But I'm salty.
But he's not the only one, though. Let's be honest. And I'm sorry that we're diverging a little bit. Stephen King has been writing since the 70s. Stephen King has if you want to talk about some of the one author that has way more from book to movie type transitions.
probably the most of all time.
Stephen King has it.
Yeah, but
meanwhile, Stephen King just went back, and I don't know if you guys have heard about one of the last book he wrote. Actually, I like it darker, or we like it darker, or something like that. He went back to the books he started in college. Now, he didn't even release them as, so the book itself is a bunch of short stories. He started them in the 70s, and then he came back and it was looking through his old manuscripts. Stuff. Yeah. And he came back and he finished them. He finished them and then made it into a book and sent it out to his fans. And if you're a true fan and you're reading the books, you're seeing the writing style, and you're like, there are parts of the book that you can tell it's like, this is old Stephen King. Yeah. And then there's stories in there like, oh wait, this is
new Stephen King.
Uncle Stephen, Grandpa Stephen King. And he made it work. So I get you, Fawaz. I feel for him. But he's not the first author to get commercial success.
There's some authors. I think that one of the things that Stephen King does is he writes 3 hours or 4 hours every day. He treats the writing as a job.
It's like a lifestyle. It's
a lifestyle for him.
It's a lifestyle.
And one of his stuff is like he says he always likes to create like 4 or 5 clean pages every single day. So as a result, he's built it as a habit. Yeah. And the difference is that he had the ability to do. He's been doing it since high school, right? This guy had been writing for a long time, and for a long time, nobody cared about his output.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. Sudden,
he just comes and everybody wants more.
Wants the book, like,
I haven't been built for this.
Yeah, like you have to also remember that Stephen King movies and stories they've been made into movies, TV shows since the 80s. So for a long time, he's been
success.
Yeah, he's had commercial success.
From the beginning.
Yeah, and George Martin didn't have that commercial success until later in life. So I give him a little bit of like, yo, go enjoy your life, man. You've been working hard for 30, 40 years. No one know you. Go do what you do. I can respect that. But
and while he doesn't have a legal right to finish the book, I feel like there's a moral obligation to finish it.
I'm sure. People are saying, "Oh, you're going to die."
That HBO ending should not be the final.
Yeah. I think he could create a better ending for sure. I think the direction was cool, but they can fine tune that.
I have a feeling that even if he doesn't finish the book, someone else will come and finish it for him. I've not. This is not the first I've heard of books that have been started and then someone. We'll see.
I mean, someone else could finish it. We'll see though. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not holding my breath. Let me go into my shows. I cheated a little bit because some of these shows are currently running, and just because I haven't watched them, I am still looking forward to them. And I'm going to wait until they're...
Severance as well.
Yes, of course. You already know Severance is the top of the list.
I didn't want to add that to my list. That was on my list. But I've started watching it already, so there's no anticipation.
I'm waiting for the episodes to build up. I'm dodging spoilers like The Matrix.
Yeah.
I am waiting to like halfway, maybe like 60% of the season, that I'm going to start and like catch up and watch like the few finales of it.
Yeah.
But Severance is on my list. That's number one. I mean... Yo, I don't need to. Smashing. I don't need to go through this.
Smash.
A whole episode of talking about how good Severance is.
Yeah.
Second is Black Mirror.
Oh, there's a new season of Black Mirror this year?
Yeah, I saw that they were releasing a season. These might be rumors. I don't know if they are true. But if Black Mirror is coming back, I will be super happy about that. They've been on hiatus for a few years now just because the world is crazy. You can't make crazier shit than what's happening in the world right now.
No, you gotta come correct.
Yeah, they tried a season where they went away from the tech-leaning dystopian future / utopian future kind of stories. And that season, I think, was good. It was cool because they were telling... how do you say, like, human stories? I don't want to say human stories, but it was like real dramas. It was like serial killers. It was, but not like in a techie, he had a brain that could read from 10,000 years. It was just like, it's a town where there's like a serial killer story. So I thought that was cool, but it seems like this season they want to kind of go back to the what if kind of roots that they have.
So I think what's happening with Netflix and Black Mirror, and you make a good point for us. I think they also have this show, Love, Death, and Robots, that might be into some of those stories as well. Because Love, Death, and Robots is like the animated version.
Yes, that's also
Black
one
Mirror.
of my top favorite shows of all time, by the way.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if they're coming back this year. I've been hearing stories that they might, but it's not like confirmed yet.
It's not confirmed, yeah.
Yeah, right. But like, I think that's also the challenge because they're both being done by Netflix. I would be shocked if there weren't people from both shows involved. You know,
I see. Like they're working in both shows.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. I would say this though. Even though they kind of started in the same realm, I don't think Black Mirror can tell the types of stories that Love, Death, and Robots tells.
No, they don't have the flexibility.
They don't have the flex. They don't have the medium to be able to even do that. So they're like concentric circles, but they're like barely touching, right? In the way they can tell their stories, because the stories in Love, Death, and Robot are wild. Some of them are way beyond what you can produce.
They are
in something like Black Mirror. But I can definitely see like writers can be writing for both because they kind of touch on some of the same concepts and stuff like that. That's also one show I'm really looking forward to, but I didn't on my list because it's not confirmed.
Really good
what I'll say is this: Love, Death, and Robot has episodes that are between 6 and 21 minutes long. Yeah. Meanwhile, Black Mirror has episodes that are between 49 to 89 minutes long.
You're right.
So you get immersed more into the Black Mirror
world.
Yeah, for sure.
And
you're
it feels more like a movie. I mean, the one that Star Trek episode 1 was
crazy.
Blows
That's a
my
crazy
mind.
one. Yeah.
The Bumblebees. Crazy.
The Bumblebees on Twitter one was crazy. It was a whole movie.
Oh yeah. That was with this guy's daughter now. The director.
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about.
Dallas Bryce Howard. Dallas Bryce Howard. That was a really good one. And so, question for you guys: what did you guys think about Fawaz, especially you talking? I wasn't very impressed with the final. What was the Amazon's version of Love, Death, and Robots?
Oh,
was
Level Up.
Level Up.
Level Up. I saw two episodes.
I couldn't. There were some good ones.
Yeah.
But they were so brief. I couldn't even really get into it.
I saw two.
Very short.
It was so brief.
I saw the Pac-Man, and I saw the
God of War.
No, not the God of War. The Warhammer 40K one. I thought the Warhammer 40K and like the story was good. I mean, it's for people who know, because one of my friends is a big Warhammer 40K fan. I actually watched that episode with him, and he was explaining to me some of the things that.
But you don't get it.
But you don't know. Yeah, you don't know. It still looks cool. Like the visual spectacle is there, but you don't get the details and the stakes that are happening in the episode. So
it's like watching a screenshot.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with all the mechanics of whatever game they're talking about, you'd be like, it's just a visual spectacle at that point.
Yeah.
The Pac-Man one was super weird. I was like, I mean, I appreciate the experimentation and like trying to like flip it on its head, the whole concept of Pac-Man. But I was like, I mean, that's cool.
I had to watch YouTube videos, bro, to explain the episodes to me. No, I'm serious. You had your friend, right? You had your
absolutely.
friend to help you. I had to watch YouTube.
No, I get it. Because if I didn't have him explain, oh, this is the People Army, oh, this is I would have never known. I would have never known. So that is a bit of like a hump they have to get over, especially with established franchises. With Love, Death, and Robots, it's a little different because they're brand new original stories.
Yeah.
So they have to set up all this shit that you don't have to set up in the game ones because it's like established franchise. So people who like it will like it. So
it was good.
It was overall.
I wasn't sold. Anyways, go on. The last one.
The two of my other ones have been mentioned. I had Stranger Things and Daredevil on here. But I will jump to Squid Game Part 2. That will be the one I list.
You haven't seen it yet?
Part 1 I've seen. So there's going to be another part coming out this year.
Oh, there's another. Oh,
there's going to be a Part 2. So the story is not done. they're going to finish it out this year.
So it's not season 3.
It's not season
part 2.
Yeah, it's part 2 of season 2.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I was very skeptical when they announced Squid Games 2 or season 2 because I was like, why would they do this? Why won't they just end it right here? And it's a great ending right here. When I started watching, I was like very skeptical of how they would translate this into a new season. I think they did a very good job of making it raising the stakes again.
Compelling. Right?
Yeah, making it compelling. Because, like, at the end of the first one, I was just like, what is this guy going to do? Like, he barely made it out.
Yeah.
The dude... No spoilers. He barely made it out the first time.
And then it goes...
Like, all of a sudden, when you're John Wick, you're going to go in and disrupt this whole entire organization that has billionaires. You know what I'm saying? I was like, how is this even going to happen? But they did a good job of laying the groundwork and getting the story started on the first part. And
it was good.
Furthered a lot of, real questions that would be asked. So they really thought about, like, so some guy just shows up and thinks he's going to, and other people have their own opinions of what's going on, too. So, I thought it was a good way. I want to see how they're going to end it out. I'll say smash.
I would smash as well. It started a little slow, but then when I went back to the first season, I think it also followed that same, kind of slow. This guy's a bomb, and then you saw this guy just kind of transcend from this bumming, gambling, useless guy to and I like the twist. And again, like you, I don't want to post spoilers, but that one inclusion of that one guy.
Yeah.
I think was super cool. And then the fact that, and then this one was it. The fact that they kept getting people to buy in.
Yes.
That was genius. It was
very good. Also, I like they did a little like almost like a character study on the guy that recruits. Yeah. Right? When they're looking for him. And then you see the guy, because the first season he only has a brief moment. Yeah. But in this season he had time to shine.
They gave him a whole episode.
Yeah, they gave him time to shine.
Episode.
And the way that episode ended, I was like, yo, this dude was crazy.
Yeah.
He seems so, you see it in the episode as it goes on, but he seems so well put together, but he's actually insane. He's actually
insane. You have to be an insane person to be involved in that.
Exactly. So I like that little character study.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a smash for me, actually.
Yeah, how about you there, Mother? Smash or pass?
It's a smash for me as well. I think I will tell you that this season of what do you call it?
Squiddy.
I wasn't expecting the most at all for this season of the show. And I think the way it started, I think the first episode turned me off because when I was thinking to myself, I was like, "Hey, this guy's a bit of a loser." So now you have guns, and all of a sudden you think you're going to be an action drama. So it wasn't until like the second one. The thing I liked the most was the fact that he thought he had control. Then all of a sudden, by the fourth episode, he realized that he's back in the same place he was in. And I think that was when everything just started to really, really make sense. And I think one of the things that I've appreciated the most about the show is that you can't have favorites, man. You can't have favorites.
No.
There's some people that you like are going to die. And I don't think they've lost that edge.
They haven't.
So they haven't. They have not. They did a good
job.
They
get to love them. They get to love them.
And then they kill them in the most creative way.
Yep.
So I'm in.
All right, fantastic. Those are my movies. We could jump shows. We can jump to movies.
So we've only had one pass, and guess what that pass is?
I think. Let's be clear on this. Let's be clear on this.
Make a point.
We've only watched 3 episodes. Number one, you have only watched 3 episodes, and
I've
never watched the show.
I've never watched it,
so
I have no favorite reference, so I have to pass. I can't smash.
You can't smash something you can't see.
I don't know.
Fair enough, but let's not act like
pass on principle. Pass on principle.
It's pass on principle. It's not a pass because the show is
show's bad. Yeah. I pass on principle.
Me, I pass because it's ugly. That's why I pass. That's actually ugly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me do movies. I'll start with
perhaps
movies.
You can start. You start with movies. Yeah.
The top on my list of movies, I think you guys might be a little bit surprised about this one, but is the top on my list of movies is Sinners.
Ooh, that was on my list too, but not
nice.
not my top 3. But
Okay.
on my list, yes.
When I saw the trailer of this, I was just like, the teaser, I should say, like last year, I was kind of confused about where the story is going. At first, it looked like, oh, there's twins, and I thought it was a gangster story, but then I saw the trailer, and it's not a gangster story. It's like a supernatural horror set in like antebellum times, I guess. Post-slavery, freedmen, and all that kind of stuff. I love it. I love the concept. I like the use of the time, the setting, the story they're trying to tell. I mean, it's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer, but it is about spirits and it's about vampires as well. So I like the idea of making that time period vampire story. And of course, Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler, Haley Stanfield. I mean, they have so many top tier actors and talent on the show, on the movie.
Do you know how I described the movie to a friend? I said, it is Peaky Blinders meets Dusk Till Dawn. And I think that might be a little bit awkward. Because they're gangsters, yeah?
Yeah, they're gangsters.
Gangsters back in the day.
Yeah.
And then you see them kind of, I mean, we only have the trailer, yeah? You see them in almost, and then they're kind of surrounded by a bunch of vampires.
Yeah.
Have you seen Dusk Till Dawn for us? The original?
Yes.
Not the rubbish with Salma Hayek. It gives me that, and that's why I'm excited. Dusk Till Dawn was such an iconic movie. I feel like it left an impression on me. I watched it in Nigeria back in the day, in the middle of the night. You know, you're watching Salma Hayek, and
I'll be honest,
super hot. You know, she's doing a striptease.
That's the only part of the movie I remember.
Bro. I was watching, I was like,
don't blame me. I started my teens.
Salma Hayek doing the dance, and then all hell
breaks loose.
And I'm like, what the hell? And George Clooney was in that. Quentin Tarantino was in that.
Tarantino.
He directed.
He did the movie,
and he started it. Yeah. So no, that's actually that's a good one. I know, right? That was a good. I'm a Smash.
Yeah, Sinners. Sinners is a smash. Yeah, okay.
Sinners is a smash. It's actually in my own list too. So Sinners is a smash. It was number 3 for me, but
it didn't make my own top 3, but it's definitely it would have made a top 5 for sure.
Fantastic.
Yes, it's always good when we go back to the mesmerizing juggler motions of summer.
It's the goat. It's the goat. All right, next on the list is Superman. I am excited to see
on my list. Yes.
James Gunn does with this. The trailer looked interesting. I thought there were a lot of cool things that they showed in the trailer that I'm excited for. Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, Ultraman. So it looks like they're going a lot of different ways. I think the bad guy is going to be Metamorpho, from what I heard and what I saw.
From what you're seeing.
Yeah, so it's going to be cool. I think Metamorpho is a pretty good villain. I don't know if anyone...
He is.
If people are not familiar with Metamorpho from Superman,
he's the one that takes the powers.
He changes his body on elements, so he can turn to any element.
Interesting.
Water, liquid, gas,
kryptonite,
solid. I don't know if he could turn into kryptonite. I think the one you're thinking about is Metallo, the one that has a kryptonite on his chest.
I think I'm thinking Metallo.
I thought that would have been a good one too, but I like that they went away a little bit from that kind of formula. But I also think Brainiac should be the one they do. But
I mean, maybe they're saving him. Who knows?
Yeah,
Brainiac
maybe there'll be a part 2.
Yeah.
Superman smashes all around.
Smash.
Yeah, Superman is on my list too. One of the things that I would say about James Gunn is this. The trailers never tell the full story of what James Gunn is trying to do. And I think the most important one that I would say is that Guardians of the Galaxy 3. that probably is the darkest of all the Guardians of the Galaxy. You would never have been able to tell from the trailer.
Yeah.
And,
Also one of the funniest.
Yeah.
Also one of the
But
funniest.
I will say that I'm very, very. I've not seen a bad James Gunn show or movie yet. So I'm looking forward to Superman, and I think it's going to establish the DC world. I'm very hopeful.
I mean, but you're also biased. So, like,
I mean, who is not biased, man? We
have a DC bias, unfortunately. So,
I mean,
unfortunately, like as if you don't have a DC bias too. You grew up on DC. Didn't you grow up on DC? Look at you. Anyway, we've established that already.
The DC movies have been pretty bad, so it gives me hope. And I'll say Guardians of the Galaxy 3 really gave me hope. More hope in James Gunn being able to execute on a good DC project because of how dark Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was, while maintaining the superhero kind of veneer over everything, which is great. So, looking forward to that. See. In the same vein, superhero shit, Fantastic Four. I saw the trailer. I said, all right. I'm someone who had thrown Fantastic Four out the window. So up the floor is like Richard, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
I'd throw it out the window because there've been so many iterations of this. It should be one of the like easy ones, but for some reason they keep fucking it up, like Superman. You know, so the trailer looks nice. I'm not gonna hold my breath on a trailer, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they're able to do with this. They're bringing back Galactus, which I think is a good bad guy, but we'll see how it all goes.
There were mixed feelings about the Thing and how he looked.
The Thing
is what I was. There were mixed.
I get it.
And I don't know how I feel about it either. The CGI was a little interesting, but it's not final, right? There might still be.
That's still the trailer. There might be more post stuff being done.
Who knows?
But also, I mean, I liked it. One, because first off, they went. I like the retro angle they're taking.
60s,
they took a very retro angle.
Yeah.
And the way the Thing looks, I'll say this: it's better this than having a Thing whose neck folds.
There's that.
Okay.
So, like, I'd rather see that. Like, I mean, he has a little big brow thing, but that's the thing. That's how he is in the comics.
Looks like. Yeah,
you know.
Right.
So, I'll give him that. Like, CG's been getting better.
Suit.
Yeah, suit. Then you see these men do that. I'm like, aren't you rocks? How are you? Anyways, that's all I'll say. I'll wait till the final product is out. And no shade on the actor. It's not his fault. Or the costume people. It's not their fault. It's just what they had at the time.
Budget issues is what I heard was why they did that.
So, I'm looking forward to it. I like the way the Thing looks. I think hopefully it'll look even better in the final. Unlike Flash, you know. Yeah, just looking forward to that. Smashes all around.
Yeah. Smash for me. No, definitely. I think any superhero genre will get a smash. At least first to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
you know.
So Fantastic Four is. I just think.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can do something with this.
Yeah, I think one of the good parts. Any Fantastic Four story that wants to tell a good story has to tell a story about family.
Yes.
And one of the things that they highlighted in the trailer that gave me a lot of was the family aspect. So I was like, all right, okay, they got that. The thing that I'm hesitant about is the multiverse aspect, because I feel like there's a multiverse story that they're trying to tell here as well.
I agree. It looked like they were in like old school Avenger Tower, or old school Stark Tower.
It doesn't look like they are in our universe. Let me just
they're not in our universe.
They're in a totally different universe
separate,
where like science, the science is on our level, but the aesthetic is not.
Yeah,
it's almost like you have present day science in the 1960s for some reason.
Exactly.
I also don't think that I'm not entirely convinced that this movie is based in the 60s. I think it's based in modern times.
Just modern times, but in a different universe.
60s aesthetic
that could
exist. So,
true. Yeah.
You know, I mean, let's see. I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Yeah, smash.
Okay, smashes on
Smash
my
way. Okay.
Your turn.
Is it my turn? Okay.
Yeah.
What do I have? You've taken, and I kind of anticipated that people would take my stuff, so it's all good. I had backup. How to Train Your Dragon is on my list.
Yeah.
I
You're
know.
going off my list too.
I know.
That's cool.
How to Train Your Dragon. And the reason why I love the animated, he's going to pass. I have a feeling Faz is going to pass. But I loved the original movie. I loved the series on Netflix. They had like the very, very well several seasons actually of the series. I loved it. I like the fact that they're bringing back Gerard Butler to play himself in real life. The character that he voiced for so many years, he's actually playing. I thought that was cool.
It's a good decision. It's a great decision.
Great decision. Like, it's like you took him from the pit and then you put him, you know. Yeah. And I saw him in the trailers. He looks great. There was all this uproar about the girl being mixed. And everybody was going ape shit because she's not Caucasian,
pale
Viking.
white. Yeah.
I don't get that. It's like, dude, it's a cartoon. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? This is not historical anything. And the Vikings used to smash everybody. Just in case you guys didn't know, they had kids everywhere, ripping and pillaging. That was their deal. So, anyways, you know, that being said, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know how you guys feel. Me, I don't care. But
I'm looking forward. For me, it's a smash because me, I love the cartoons.
I'm taking the kids. Yeah, I'm gonna take the kids to go watch
the cartoons.
But they said it's scary. For some reason.
I think it's gonna be scary because you are seeing real life dragons.
It's gonna be real life.
I mean, they're CGI still though. But,
it's CGI, but we are imposing humans in there, so it feels
it feels more realistic.
It's gonna be real.
I do appreciate that. I mean, it's the CGI, but I do appreciate that the Toothless at least looks exactly the same.
Exactly.
Like it looks like they're just like copy paste. Like they just.
And then make it
that's
real.
great. Yeah, that's great.
That was good. Smash or pass?
Okay. I will say smash, but it's a very trepidatious
why are you giving it to him, man?
It's a very trepidatious smash because the story is great. The story is great. It's a great story. I have it's a little bit of a bias. It's almost like a beef. The fact that you have to make these into a real movie, like a IRL movie, for it to be like appreciated by the wider audience or be taken seriously as a super.
That's how it is. That's
usually how it is.
Real movies make more money than
animated. No, I agree. I'm not arguing about making more money, but I'm just saying, like, I think the animation the animation as the way it is can stand on its own. But I understand they wanted to make money. That's why I say it's a smash. It's still going to be good.
Hollywood just needs a small, tiny excuse. Think about all the movies that we've had episodes about movies that we've made.
Yeah. Who's asking for this?
Right? Exactly. And so I'm going to be curious as to how they change the story, though. Because you can't just copy and paste.
Yeah, it can't be 100% the same.
Yeah, you got to switch it up a little bit. So
some things are going to be different, for sure.
I'm going to be curious as to how they do that. But no, that's one that I'm actually looking forward to. I like the animated series and animated movie as well. And they had several parts to it.
Three or four.
Smash for me. Okay. Yeah, so that was my first one. Another one, and Don Rajon would probably like this one. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. I'm curious. They haven't done a Frankenstein. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. They haven't. I'm curious with what Del Toro is going to do.
I didn't even know this existed.
It wasn't on your radar, yeah?
No, it wasn't on my radar.
Because it was a close call. Apparently, it was a close call between our boy, Skarsgård, and the guy from Euphoria. And the Euphoria guy got it. Yeah,
crazy.
It's mad.
This cast is
It's
crazy.
It's mad,
Christoph Waltz, Ralph Ineson, Mia Goth, Oscar Isaac,
it's
Jacob Elordi,
mad.
David Brandt. Oh, this cast is crazy.
I saw it and I was like, yes, I'm watching.
I'm just saying right now, smash. Anything Guillermo del Toro. I mean, I've had that. We had that discussion here. Does this man miss? He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. There's not one bad.
And I want to see what he's going to do with a classic, right?
Yes.
Because usually it's him kind of coming up with his own stuff.
He does his own twist on it. Even Pinocchio. I watched his Pinocchio. Was so good.
I think he won an award. What are you talking about? Yeah.
The Pinocchio?
Check it. I think it did. It won something. I don't know if it was a Golden Globe or Oscar. I don't know. Did it?
Best feature film, Academy Award, yeah. Best animated feature film, sorry.
He doesn't miss.
Yeah, he doesn't miss. He doesn't miss.
So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Good show. Yeah, really
That's a good call. I didn't even know it was. I didn't know it was coming out.
It was not.
You
said Guillermo del Toro. I said, huh?
Yeah. Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, I'm in there.
Okay. Smash all around.
Smash.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me give you guys another one. This one.
Don't give us another one. Let me finish my own first before you go and steal another one.
No, he has one more.
Calm down.
Cool.
Calm down.
I promise you haven't. You don't have this one on your list.
All right.
Tron Ares. No,
go
you
ahead.
guys. No.
Plead your case.
No. My case is I didn't think. Okay, so original Tron, great. You know, they did the new one. I think 2010 came out. They brought back Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
And this one I think also has some stars on it. They're bringing everybody back. They're bringing the young guy back. They're bringing back Jeff Bridges. I mean, hopefully Jeff Bridges is still here. I hope he's still here. Right?
He's in the movie.
Because I heard he has cancer or something.
Oh sure.
I hope he makes it. But no, I thought that was a twist. I've always been fascinated with like virtual reality, Ready Player One type stuff. So kind of up my alley. I didn't know if you guys would be. I figured that would be kind of a curveball for you guys. But no, that's also on my list. I would watch that as well. But I don't know about you guys.
I will say, okay.
For me, this one is a pass. Number one reason why it's a pass.
Yes, pass. Yeah.
Jared Leto. As the main guy.
What's wrong with Jared Leto?
Yes.
Jared Leto you won't forgive. He's an exquisite actor. You guys want to. So you don't want to forgive him for the Joker? Is that?
No, it's not even
the Joker.
I mean, the Joker was terrible.
What about the one that he did for Sony?
Morbius.
Oh, Morbius.
I forgot
about that.
He's hit and miss, man. He's hit and miss.
He can be hit and miss.
Strong hit and miss, man.
I will say with Jared, I'm not the biggest Jared Leto fan.
Jared Leto fan.
Even though the Tron is.
Tron also is hit and miss.
Yeah, it's in my alleyway of things I would like, virtual reality, like Ready Player One type concepts. But I don't think Tron has been hidden. Now they could make it good, and I could be proven wrong, but
you don't know.
I don't know, and I can't trust it.
You don't know.
I can't trust Jared Leto as a. He does the.
It's a risk for me too.
Yeah, I can't trust Jared Leto.
It's a risk.
I can't trust the way they're gonna make a Tron movie. So it'll be a pass.
I trust Jeff Bridges.
I trust Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges is not even a main character in the show.
He's just gonna show up in 2 seasons and
maybe he'll just do
voiceover and stuff.
We'll see.
That one is I mean, I appreciate like the ballsy call, but the thing about this, we're talking about the most anticipated. Number one, Tron is not a strong franchise for me, and number two, the lead character is not a strong actor for me. So it's like a little pass for me.
I guess, whatever. Okay. I can understand where you guys are coming from on that one. Oh yeah, John, your turn.
You know the interesting thing, you guys have.
That's funny.
You zombed a lot of my.
My list. This is how it feels to go last.
No, but I have a couple of good ones.
Okay.
That's one that Maya will particularly like. The first one I'm going to call is Mickey 17.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes, that one looks interesting.
Looks
That
great.
was
Yeah.
Looks
that looks like a
amazing.
Moon
Yes.
That's the movie I was thinking about.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
The trailer looks so good.
I mean,
but it also they've added. So I think one of the themes of Moon was like loneliness. I think this one is gonna be a lot more vibrant than that.
Yes.
So
I didn't realize. I just Googled it again. It's a Bong Joon-ho.
oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's a Bong Joon. So I didn't even
you
know.
know?
I didn't know
Yeah.
it. When I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh, this is an interesting concept." It's like Moon, but there's no like solitary whatever. He's finding out the other people are still here, and he's like probably teaming up with them.
There's also gonna be class conversations in that movie,
as there are in almost
directors.
every Bong Joon.
So that's the first
Smart
one.
from me. Smart
Yeah,
from me.
absolutely.
The second one, which is going to be interesting, is the Mission Impossible Final Reckoning.
That was on my list. That's honorable.
I have a love relationship with Mission Impossible, and while
There's
no bad
the last one, don't do that. There's no bad Mission Impossible. Sorry.
While the last one was not the best, but this one I think they're going to use that to.
It's not bad. It's just I'm tired of Tom Cruise running.
I'm going away from here now.
He's in his contract. He's in his contract. There has to be a 15-second scene of a full sprint.
I'm tired.
He's gonna run.
But what about the story though? The stories are good.
I might not watch it in the movies.
Okay, that's a pass.
That's a pass for me.
That's a smash for me.
You're just looking for something.
No, I'm not looking.
It's good. It's good.
No, I can understand. I can understand his sentiment. I can understand his sentiment. To be honest, Mission Impossible has been running for a long time. And I love the franchise.
James Bond has been running for a long time.
Yes.
But they have
different actors.
Different characters.
And different.
Fair point.
So it's the same people you're seeing for like 15, 20 years. He's like, damn, y'all haven't saved the world yet?
You're rethinking the character.
Yeah. So I do love Mission Impossible franchise. I don't think there's been one bad Mission Impossible, which is crazy. And the stories are virtually all the same. Let's be honest. They're almost always the same.
The world.
But it doesn't matter because it's just so good.
The spectacle is amazing.
Good. And the stunts, the spectacle, the acting, it's just always good. So I can't even hate. That was on my list too, by the way. I just didn't want to pull it up.
You know, the last one was funnier than I anticipated. Out
Yes,
of all the Mission Impossible movies, that was the funniest one yet.
Yeah.
It was the final scene in the train. Straight out of Uncharted 3.
Uncharted, yeah. I was like, oh, that's some Uncharted shit right there.
I was like, all right, cool. And the last one, I know my wife's going to appreciate this one. 28 years later.
It's actually on my list. Yes.
That was an honorable mention, too.
It was on my list.
That was an honorable mention, too.
I picked Tron over it because I knew you would have it on your list.
Yeah.
How did you know? How did you know I was going to have it on my list?
I knew you would have it on your list.
You would have to have it on your list. That's a very strange call. I normally don't put horror things on my list.
I know. It's in your head, bro.
But it's anticipated, though. I mean, people have been waiting for 28 for a while. And then this guy is also coming back. I mean... Yeah, no.
It's going to be interesting. So, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that we've talked about that we're definitely interested in.
Smash for 28. Smash for 28. I just want to say 28 days for me, 28 days later for me is one of those defining movies for horror for me. Because, I mean, when I was watching zombie movies, I was very used to a certain style of zombie movie. And this one flipped it on its head. And it made it so visceral,
very real,
and the fact that they sprint,
they made it real.
Yeah, that sprinting changed everything.
Changed the whole game. Bro, I was like, yo, you can't breathe. No breathing, just run.
Yeah, just run.
Just run, man.
Just start running,
bro. It was so revolutionary for me on how the concept of zombie. Just even the way it's told, the point of view, the dude abandoning his wife. Just all the crazy stuff that happens in those first couple scenes. You're just like, what is going on?
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
It took zombies from being about numbers, right? Because that was the old school way. It's like numbers, they're slowly coming. There's nowhere to run, and it's like one is coming. All of you run.
But it is. You say,
virus.
Fresh meat.
Yeah, no. Any honorable mentions? I know we're at time, Roger. Any honorable mentions that you guys, I think we had picked 5 initially, but then we turned it down.
White Lotus is an honorable mention for
show?
me.
I still haven't seen that. Everyone tells me
I
to see it.
love the White Lotus.
Yeah,
good show.
And
you get only one. You get one, Mr. Man. Only one.
Okay, fine. The White Lotus.
Honorable mention for the Jurassic World Rebirth with my crush, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, okay.
With your crutch.
My crush. Get out.
Scarlett.
Oh,
You know what I
you know what I
said.
your crutch. What?
Scarlett
What are
My
you talking
crush.
about?
I mean, she could be my crush too. Scarlett is.
Okay.
I want to see what Scarlett does with Jurassic Park. I'm
All right,
curious.
that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Mashallah Ali's in this, Timothy.
Yeah.
In which one? Oh, yeah.
In the new
He's playing the
Jurassic
same
World.
character.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
He's playing the same character.
Jurassic is cool. That's
Black
a
guy
good mention.
who's-
Yeah.
A black guy who is cool, who knows how to control situations.
Stop it.
He has
Stop
this.
it.
He has this way of
Leave our
beefing.
bro
Mashallah Ali.
alone. Leave
Let him
our
breathe.
bro
He plays the same character in every
Go and fight
single
Jason
movie.
Statham. Go and fight Jason Statham. Yes, he plays the same character.
But the thing
The
is, Jason
bee.
Statham.
The worker man. The
Matthew
transporter.
McConaughey.
The hammer. The rock.
McConaughey.
They always say the name of the movie in the movie
Yeah.
that he's in.
I'm
And
the
what are you
rock.
gonna be?
I'm
He
the
doesn't even
transporter.
change his accent.
I'm the bee.
Yeah, I've lived in America for years, and
He
you like,
doesn't
you're a
change his
police
I love
officer.
that guy, man.
Why
I
do you
love
sound
that
like
guy.
From Brighton.
The newest one cracked me. I'm the working man.
God. I stopped watching his movies.
Bro,
I'm just
he
like,
cracks me
it's
up,
the same
bro.
Thing. It's the
It's
same
the
thing.
same.
Over.
Everyone.
Rinse and repeat.
That guy's on his extreme. But the thing about it is, he knows what he can
He
do.
knows what he knows his
Yeah,
pocket.
that's the selling
just
point.
leaves
Yeah.
He just leaves into it.
I appreciate the fact that he knows what he's like. This is my pocket. This is my lane. This is all I'm into.
Is that
Shout out.
your honorable mention? Jason Statham.
Just any Jason.
Just watch any Jason Statham.
My mention is where that Megan 2.0. Megan, the AI
that's a strange
robot
one.
chick
That's
movie.
a strange one.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a little out of side.
That's a
out
strange
of the
one.
side.
2.0.
2.0. The first one was good. I mean, it's a story
Surprisingly good.
Yes, it's a story that's like you've seen before, you've heard before. The AI robot gains sentience, starts doing his own thing.
doing his own thing. Yeah,
but the movie was so fun.
It was.
Like I went in going,
It
it
was fun,
was
right?
going to be one thing. I was like, oh, this was actually a really fun movie.
This
They
was
didn't
fun,
make it.
yeah.
They didn't make it like it's AI, whatever, right?
Yeah.
2.0. I'm curious to see what 2.0 will be like.
Yeah.
So
She was
yeah.
a total bitch the entire
she
movie.
doing that one scene where she takes the arm. There's a scene in there where she takes the arm
I
of
haven't
a
seen
paper
this
cutter.
movie.
Yeah, man,
but
go watch it.
Go watch it. It's very good. She's dancing. She's dancing in the hallway with the paper cutter thing. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? This is so stupid.
A complete
Yeah,
asshole.
it's
It's a
very
good. It's a good
watch.
one. Okay.
I'll probably give it a watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fun
you
movie.
should. Check it
All
out.
right,
Yeah.
so
I think we're
I
outside.
think
That
we-
was a nice.
that
That
was
was
a
a
good-
nice
that was a good
list.
conversation.
Yeah.
all right. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff to
Okay.
look forward to in 2025,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and I think that we'll end the episode
Yeah.
here.
We should end it here.
All right.
Nice discussion. See you
Yeah.
guys next time. Yeah.
Sounds
See
good.
you guys next time.
Ciao, and enjoy
Stay
the
safe.
Super. Well, I think when the episode
big
comes
game.
out, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
will
Super Bowl will be done.
The big
Go
game. Don't let the
Eagles!
NFL catch you.
Go
Hey.
Eagles.
Don't let the
How will
NFL
Drake-
catch you.
How will Drake respond? Is what we should say.
He
That's
won't.
How
the
will
question.
Drake?
He just to sit down. There's no response. He has already
Poor
lost.
Drake,
Sit down.
man. I feel for Drake, man. Can you imagine somebody winning an award on on somebody dissing you?
And he called
I
it
said-
too.
I said, he did say he
Somebody's
called it.
rapping.
Oh,
Somebody's
Kendrick,
rapping.
open his mouth. Give me a Grammy right now. Bro, I will say he looked for the fight, then he lost. He's having the worst year, the worst calendar year in rap history.
In rap history.
He needs to
But
relax.
he did it to somebody. He did it to somebody too.
He
though.
did it to
Yeah,
somebody.
Nick Mills.
He did it to McMill. This is karma.
It
Times
comes back.
10.
He comes
and
back.
he needs to chill out.
Yeah,
Just sit down for a year. Sit down for 6 months. Recalibrate your mind. Come back.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, everyone. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Hey, good weekend.